simple makeup. Oh, I'm gonna link a link that I watched. I really like this one YouTube video about like sensory friendly makeups, and I got the items, and I'm kind of guess I'm copying it. Sorry, but it really was good products, good idea. I got a new e.l.f. concealer. It's hydrating this time because it gave me like it started peeling, cracking, like it made my skin peel more. And I got this mascara and an e.l.f. brow pencil. And most of my stuff is e.l.f. because it's like affordable. And I still have this. The camera makes it look like more tan or beigeish, but it's a dusty pink color. I'm not sure if I'll do the contour or not, but I'm gonna do this. Oh my. I guess it was on my fingers. Yeah, it was. The somehow I got it on my fingers when I opened the blush, and so now it's on my concealer for some reason. Oh my. I already put this on my face because it makes the concealer stick on there better. And believe it or not, this is actually a lot of product. What I do, I take it like that, just a little bit, and put it here. Actually, I can take what's left and put it here, just one dot, and my finger. In that case, this will last a while. You really don't need to buy. And focus it more on like the inner, because that is where more of your sometimes I do like I wet this and squeeze it out and use it, but fingers are a good idea too. You can either blend it more out to the outer, or you can blend it into your lid, because for me, my lid is like the only oiliest part of my face, so actually it being on there is okay. Oh, I'm just staring at the mirror for now, but so I'm just gonna I'm just blending it a little bit like that. That helps too. I'm afraid, I get afraid that's the peeling right there, but the hydrating one shouldn't do that. Not really. Oh, let's scratch my nose. Sometimes I take my pinky and blend it, because actually you could do that instead of your ring finger. You could take your pinky, because you really just need a small amount of concealer. Really, I'm not a makeup expert, but I know that much. It definitely will crack and peel and not look good if you use too much. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And just blend it like that, a little bit of concealer, especially under my eyes. I mean, I'll put some here, Let's see if we can, I don't know if it shows up in the camera, but I'm, like, okay, this side, this is the right side, it's backwards. I'm not sure if it shows up, but it is kind of pink right there, really. And me, again, I just put a very small amount. Put it on my cheeks like you would blush. Oh, especially because mine's a small area. Right around there, mainly. In fact, I should size this up. Oh, it's probably quick. I want to see that. I don't know if I'm ready for dinner or not. Oh, I want to blend it not up anymore, because then my under eyes won't look as good if I blend it into the amount that I have up there. Really, I could have used the sponge for that. Probably would be better, but it's not really. You just want to make sure you blend it well. What is this now? Oh, Instagram notification. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes I think I should use this sponge. There's a flake right there. Makes me scared this would be like the other one, and I'm like, got a bad brand to begin with. You know, I really wish I could afford. I probably should have just went with the Almay like I did in the past, but like I'm afraid it's gonna like dry patch again. But so far it's not as bad as like the normal formula they have. For something cheap, it's okay. Definitely probably should have used the sponge, but yeah, it's not super bad. But I'm just looking in there. It could be worse. So it's actually pretty decent for the price, about $8. The blush could be the same price, I think, and so is the contour. It's around that price range, $8. Really, I think I probably should have started with the eyebrows, but I don't know. So really, I don't do like popular looks. I brush them up and then like shape it to the tail downwards. Like I don't keep it up. I brush them up and then I round them down where the curve is. Like just follow your natural eyebrows because they actually look good, especially if you fill in sparse. I'm gonna do this now. I think you should be very light-handed with it. some tutorials will say don't start like right here and start here instead, but I found that kind of awkward. And just like, do what works for you. Really censor your eyes. Here's my take on that video. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna link that video that I watched. As soon as I find it. Yeah. You just want to follow like how your eye normally does. Villains are serious, and there's that. We're going to. I'm looking again. Yeah, it's not as. Oh, no, my cheek might be. I mean, it probably would have helped. Why is it still kind of peeling? I mean, not as bad, but like I said, I mean, it's also my skin. Sometimes, yeah, for the face, it might be a good idea to use a dampened sponge, I think. But I'm gonna use this for the first time. It just arrived Sunday, and I actually got a brown one, or brown, but black brown, but it's still brown. And oh my. I have a bottle. It's getting. I mean, it's really sticking to the base of the. I really can't talk when I do this, but I think I like it a little better than my last one that I got from the dollar store. The Dollar Tree has sometimes good makeup and sometimes not. But I just basically pull upwards at the base, kind of like that. Really, I think I need Q-tips in here. At least I do this, like keep my eyelashes up and like surprise kind of. Ooh, that feels weird, but I can do that for like a minute while I put it on, and then kind of. I tried to look up at the camera when I did that, nearly. Yeah, I can't talk. Oh, I like it. It clumped a little bit in the middle of my right eye, but not too much. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of. It is kind of like a falsy lash effect. I think I've never wore false lash effect. Let me see if I can look how plug it. I can. Can you tell? I'm gonna look at the camera. So yeah, I should have used a sponge. It's not as flaky as it has been in the past. That's what matters. Especially under my eyes. I can forgo much of those, but this one I'm going to try to use. Yeah, I really need to just just clean the edge of the bottle. I'm not sure where the excess is coming from necessarily. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that's the best I can do right now. I don't want to. But that's another thing. Lately I've been just doing like one right here and right here. Sometimes I use these. I do have a brush. Sometimes I use this and like blend it, up like they say, but I might just keep it light and simple this time and just go, okay, don't smile, because if you put it on while you're smiling and then you blend that and then go to do your normal facial expression, the blush will move where you don't. You basically just like, I know it's here, so I'm gonna do this. And this time I think my finger's okay. I don't know. We'll see. It's really pigmented. You have to let it. It's not blended, don't worry. This is really not blended. I am gonna pause the video and be right back and dampen the sponge. Find a good decent sponge. And that butter, hold on. I did not pause the video. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. With a dampened sponge. Make sure you wring it out good and you put it in a towel and go, So, hopefully it hasn't been too long. I'm gonna hold this again. You can go on your nose. I really like how it blends it blends liquid and cream liquid products really well. I like to blend it up into my under eyes. Especially on the other side where I didn't put like as much concealer. So like under that part of the under eye, I usually blend it up into that little. It's so weird, like I want to cover the redness in my face with more redness, but it will look different because it's blush. And the other is just splotchy. I don't know. But his allergies are a dermatologist issue, but and you really probably can't tell, but yeah. I don't know if there's any on this still. I'm just kind of gonna hope for any pressed powder that's still like on here because I don't want to get mine out. Just kind of going above the mascara and just like pressing it a little side gently onto my lips because to get like the oil of my lid off and throw away my tissue. Guess what stuff apart from the lips, let's see. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, he's sleeping again. I thought it was a light on. What is this? I hope this is just water. Probably just water. I hope it looks good. Some tutorials say warm the concealer on the back of your hand first. I'm not sure what difference it really makes, but at least this one is. I guess also make sure your eyes are really clean. That last two. But I'm just grateful it doesn't make like flakiness like my last concealer did. So this is my finished look. Well, I'm really looking directly into the camera. I'm not sure if you can tell, but yeah, it's really subtle, easy, like four products, just four. You don't even have to do blush if you don't want to. That's the most simplest like makeup look I've found lately. I found a nice lip oil at Dollar Tree too. And again, the camera makes it look not as pink as it's in there. This is just some top chapstick. Because that's important. I'm not going anywhere, so I didn't put like. I mean, I did put moisturizer on, but I didn't put. Where did it go? This is the only fragrance, affordable fragrance, cheap enough, fragrance free that I found. Although I think I might try Banana Cream eventually because I really like the lotion and the face cleanser. But currently it's this Banana Cream. I didn't use it because I'm not going anywhere today. I have to go somewhere Thursday to pick up allergy shots and learn how to administer them ourselves for me, so I would try to remember to put sunscreen on for that after the moisturizer and sunscreen, and then the face stuff. After chapstick, I do some lip oil. Although it occurred to me I probably should. I don't know if I'm getting hungry again or not. I couldn't really eat a couple of hours ago. I mean 2 nuggets, and the nuggets are natural. And that's my simple makeup look currently. I'm not sure you can tell, but the blush is definitely, I'm looking at the camera right now, like the video that's playing, and it is not showing up like as bright as it is in real life. It is called pink. It's a dusty rose is what it's called. But that's my really simple look, like concealer, eyebrow pencil, mascara, and blush. I'm not sure if I like this or not. I've been seeing on the TikTok shop there's like a gray, which would be great for my pale skin, but this isn't. Now this, it's not so bad. It's not orange, like everybody's complaining about contour looking orange or whatever. Other than maybe confusing bronzer and contour, I don't know. This is brownish, but it's not completely gray. It is kind of cool. But I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and use it or not. It all depends on if I feel like being on video camera today. As a Zoom meeting. My religion has the option to do Zoom where other people are in person. So yeah, just the services today. And if it wasn't for me getting up and for me, talking and everything, it would probably be closer to 20-minute, makeup routine, 15, 20 minutes. This is getting close to 30, but it has added stuff on there with me getting up and dipping my sponge and doing the preparation and talking and stuff. If it wasn't for that, it would be a shorter makeup routine. And I think I really like it for when I don't feel like doing as much. In fact, it might become one of my go-to makeup routines. Just, this simple look, because I feel like I need makeup, but at the same time, I don't like to use a lot, and I don't even own foundation anymore. So, I guess the other thing that I really add is what eyeshadow and eyeliner. Like, surprisingly, that is long steps, believe it or not, but you wouldn't think simply those extra things would add so long to it, to where it's like an hour long, but it is. I think it looks okay. I may just get the paper out after all. Oops. Only have a little case of powder. This is the powder I use. And a lot of things say to, I'm just tapping it into the lid a little, to powder over your contour. No, the other C word, concealer. The powder over that, but I'm afraid it just make mine too dry. So yeah, get a little. I don't really want to mix up mascara, and I probably should have done this before mascara, but I know what I did last time. Not this one, not for sure. I may put it back into. Yes, I did. I'll put it over here. Last time I used a brush. I think I used it for like my under eyes, but this I'm using for my eyelids. And in a way, I'm using it like eyeshadow, but it's not eyeshadow because it's just basically clear. And if you want, you can bring some under your eye, as long as it doesn't make it too dry or whatever. There's some Watch that some and it's like you're putting it on as eyeshadow, but it's not because it's not colored. It's not like color eyeshadow. Basically, if you think about it, an eyeshadow is basically contour. It's eye contour in a way. But that's basically the most important area for me. That's the only oiliest spot, so I'm just gonna use some powder there. And now I basically am done. Thank you for watching my little short. Okay, well, it's not short, but it's short about your makeup. Thank you for watching my little video. And I hope you could hear me okay, but I wanted to keep my voice low because even with my door closed, I'm afraid my husband might be able to hear me, and he's napping. So, yeah. Thank you for watching this little short. I said short again, but this simple, like, I mean, the makeup routine in itself is short. My simple makeup, you know, just a few. My simple makeup routine. That's what I'll call the video. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I don't know. Hopefully somebody enjoyed it and everything. I hope y'all take care. Bye bye.